Okay, let's have a big round of applause. Are you ready? Ready on full cock now? Ready on full cock? Big round of applause, please, for Jennifer Smith. Yeah!
Hello, how are we all?
Good.
Hello. Well, before I start, I do have a habit of upsetting people.
Don't worry about it.
And thank you, sir. And I just want to check if it's okay with everyone here if I use the words win a lot and cunt.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, I saw a friend of mine today, and the same thing sort of happened. It was amazing. She's got this daughter and hasn't had a date for years. So instead of saying to the daughter, how long have you been single? I stupidly said, how long have you been gingle? Because poor girl's ginger, you know. And I was telling a work colleague of mine this morning, and he said, oh God, he said, exactly the same thing happened to me this morning. I was having breakfast with my wife, and I said to her, instead of saying, can you pass the butter, darling? I said to her, you fucking bitch, I haven't had any sex for 2 years, you've taken all my money, and I haven't got any friends.
I know the feeling.
So we all do it, don't we, sir? Yeah. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm quite posh. And actually, a couple of years ago, I was the managing director of an injection plastic moulding company. And by my bed, I used to have a copy of Plastics and Rubber Weekly. It's obviously a true publication. And I used to hate the job, I really did. They hated me and I hated them. They hated me because I was a woman, I was a posh. I hated them because they were common. And I used to do my power walk through the factory, you know, to sort of make myself feel good. And one night I had this bit of a naughty chat with a chap, and he said, oh, it's sort of quite fancy, he said, going out, you know, with businesswomen, you know how it is.
I've been there.
You've been there, haven't you? And he said he wanted me to wear my business suit, you know, with stockings, you know how it is, sir, you know, with heels. And at the time, I'd never worn them before, but I had those up-the-bum thongy knicker things. Yes, absolutely.
I'll feel loves them, don't you, mate? Yeah.
Absolutely. Anyway, I chose my best business suit and went into work. And it'd been one of those sort of depressing months, had too many pies, darling, you know, so it's a little bit tight. So there's a little tiny slit up the back, and as I sat down, it sort of increased. Anyway, don't worry about it. I didn't, darling, I didn't. Did my power walk through the factory, got home, and my daughter said to me, Mommy, I've got some bad news. And I said, darling, you can tell me anything. And she said, well, Mommy, your tampon string is showing. True story, isn't that sad? And sometimes I think, you know, that they think that us women are stupid. What is this blue and pink thing? I mean, there's no accident that Viagra pills are blue and my rabbit is pink. And I said to my rabbit the other night, I said, this is not an equal relationship, darling. All I do is hold you. And what do I get in return? Nothing. And why do they call it a rabbit anyway? It hasn't got buck teeth, has it? No. And the other day, I was in my mobile phone shop. Now, although I've run a plastics factory, believe you me, I'm really a technophobe. And I think they're going backwards. I mean, what is it with these iPads? They're so large, aren't they? I mean, you can't get one of those in your bag. And I said to the chap, I said to him, look, darling, I said, I just want a phone that I can use to ring people on and text people. That's all I want it for. Well, I did shit in my washing machine, you know, so. And moving on, because this man is standing next to me. Actually, recently I was looking at some porn. And yes, I do look at porn, darling. Us posh women do look at porn. And at least you know you're going to wake up in the morning just with your keyboard, don't you? And I couldn't believe it. There was a man and a woman, and the man was scooping Winalot onto the woman's vagina. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, sir? It's disgusting. And along came a dog and started licking it off. And do you know what I thought, sir? I thought, you lazy cunt. Anyway, I've been doing this. Thank you.
Big round of applause for Jennifer Smith. Bill, you were very attentive during that. Did I